going to slide tandems. This is the new system, which is the majority of our trailers. The tandems release and slide by air. We tried with the manual. We don't have too many of those trailers. It's super hard by yourself because if you have any tension by yourself, you back up, you try to pull the lever, pull the handle, and you got tension. You move the truck, you try it again, you got tension on the other side. Back and forth, back and forth. Pain in the butt. Luckily, we don't have too many of those. So I already aired up the trailer. So I released my trailer brakes, filled it up to 120. Because everything, when it runs by air, it runs better if you just have maximum air pressure. Why make it difficult on yourself? Some other basics besides the air pressure should be on level ground. Truck and trailer should be pretty even and straight. Your steer tires should be straight. Like I said, level ground, tractor, especially on some sort of stable, secure ground that you're not going to lose traction, because you need traction on your tractor. When you slide, you in any system, the manual or the air, you never release your trailer brakes. If you release your trailer brakes on the air assist, you've just negated the system, and the system's going to pop the pins back out. So always know what hole you're starting in and where you want to go. So this trailer is loaded, so I'm going to put it back where it was when I'm done, but you kind of base it on where the weight is. So this is loaded with forklifts. I think I read that it was like 69,000. There is one forklift to the back, but not too much further back behind the wheels there. The red mark is your 41, I believe, foot mark. So 41, I think, feet from the red mark. Could be 42. It's one or the other. From there to your kingpin. In most states, actually in all states but two, I think California and Delaware, this red mark can be no further forward than the center of your two axles. So California or Delaware has to be a foot closer. So it must be 42 and 41. So 42 for everybody else, 41 for California. So the general consensus is it's around 250 pounds per hole. That's really just dependent on the weight, where the weight is, and how the trailer is loaded. But 250 per hole is a good ballpark number to go by. So now we're going to release our pins. So you just pull the knob and you check that all 4 pins did in fact go in. If there's any tension on any one of the pins, they will not retract. Okay, so I'm in the 3rd hole back, so I'm going to put this back the way it was when I'm done sliding. So I think I've explained all the basics. So our pins are retracted now. So if I pull forward, in essence, the tandems are going to the back, but really again, the trailer is sliding. So as you pull forward with the truck, you are taking weight off of the trailer and putting it on the tractor. If you back up, so your wheels are going towards the weight, you're adding to your trailer and taking away from your tractor. So again, remember, roughly 250 per hole, so scale it and then put it where you think it needs to be, and then reweigh it just to ensure that as much weight as you had thought, like I said, 250 per hole, that it did in fact go and make that adjustment. Um, it's illegal to drive with your tandems all the way to the rear on public roadways. It's against the bridge law. It's unsafe. So many reasons you can't make good turns. The only time you do it really is out of shipper or receiver when you're dropping the trailer. The closer your tires are to your skirt, you're getting better aerodynamics. You're making tighter turns. It's going to be quicker turns as well, whether going forward or backwards. Just the thing you got to be aware of is the trailer tail swing. So this trailer, even though it's fully loaded, and they weighed the truck or trailer, I'm guessing over at Toyota, and so I'm going to put it back the way it was. But I'll show you just sliding forward, sliding backwards, and then I'll put it back in the third hole. I slid the tandems all the way to the rear. So this is not legal on the road, but see, yeah, this red mark, like I said, can only be no further forward than here in the center of the axles out on the public roadways. You notice too, while I was sliding, I went real slow. So you don't want to go fast. It's really just release your brakes and just slowly release your clutch. And really control it. If you go too fast and you kind of slam it all the way forward or all the way back, you run the risk of it jamming and locking up. And then you're probably going to have to call some sort of shop technician or maintenance person to come help you get it unstuck. Because I've done it once and it's a bear. So again, yeah, this is illegal. One of the tricks I've learned, so to put it back, so it was in the third. What you do is, so here's our pin, it's right underneath this frame, so this will stay the same, this will slide. So here's my pin, and if I want to put it in the third hole, third hole, so from right here, I count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 7 and about a little over half of my two. Okay, so I'm going to be pushing the trailer backwards. So what I do is, from my step, the center of my step, I'm going to walk back 7 and a half steps, and then lay my glove. That should put me where I need to be. And you can make these pins pop from inside the truck. So all you gotta do is put your foot on the clutch and the brake, release the trailer brakes. That deactivates the system and makes your pins try to extract. Keep your foot on the clutch and the brake, pull out your trailer brakes again, and then decide if you need to go back a little bit or forward until you feel the pins pop. So that'll save you a step. But you should always get out and then confirm that your pin, all 4 of your pins did fully extract. 'Cause that's a huge violation if you get caught out on the roadways with even one pin that's not fully extracted. My pins didn't go in, so all I gotta do is rock it a little. I still gotta move it back. About 2 feet. So I'm just gonna rock it back and forth. Get these pins to go back in and then back up about 2 feet. One more time. Just gonna barely move back and then I'm gonna make the pin pop. Out. So all pins fully extracted, so it's good to go.